Hello and welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Inherit the Earth Quest for the Orb. See how I did that? It's good. It's faster. In the last episode we wandered around some more. We picked up a
bag of plaster.
It's the only thing we've got left. We also picked up an apple, we have to give that back. So far in this game we've had 3 items. We've given 2 of them away. And we've so far got a bag of plaster and we're about to pick up a bucket.
Let's have a look at the bucket first and see what we've got to say about it.
Just your average garden variety bucket.
It seems like the writers went out of their way to not write anything about anything.
Yeah. Well, now we have a bucket.
Now we have a bucket.
I don't know what we're doing now.
What would you do with a bucket?
Well, I would probably make plaster in it, seeing as we have plaster.
Why just make plaster? If I gave you a bucket, that's what you'd want to do.
Well, it would be if the only other thing in the world I owned was a bag of plaster.
I'd make ginger beer, but I can't.
You can't, because we don't own any ginger beer making stuff. We only own plaster.
Only own plaster. Fine. So what else can you fill a bucket with?
Water.
Water.
Should we go to a water fountain?
Yes. Apparently you can only fill up water from the fountain, not from the irrigation bit.
I still have no idea why we would want to make plaster.
Nice, clear water.
Did you look at it, or did you... Oh, you used
No,
it.
I
Oh,
did.
no, you did. It's filled up,
Oh.
see?
Right, okay.
It just wasn't very clear, was it?
No, it wasn't.
I would have said something like, I'm filling the bucket with water. Well, this bucket is now full of water.
Can we make plaster now?
You can try to make plaster
really
and see what happens.
Plaster.
Looks good. Now, to use it before it dries.
Oh no.
You've made plaster! The guy did not tell you to make plaster.
Well, you told me I could!
I didn't think it would work!
Well, now it says I've got to use it before it dries.
I doubt it means it. I doubt this game has a clock or anything. I think we're going to
Okay.
be... It looks like milk.
Well, if you can't tell what the thickness is, then yeah, plaster probably does look a bit like
You need
milk.
to go to the northwest.
Northwest. It's this way, isn't it? Right?
Take the bucket, then head to the northwest corner of the sanctuary section. You're looking for some sour berries.
Oh no. No.
No.
We might need this though. Should I pick it up?
Might as well.
I don't think I want to carry this around.
Right, of course. Because bags of fertilizer, that's strange. Bag of plaster, fairly normal.
I'm in the northwest
This
corner.
is definitely the southwest corner. How in any...
Well, that way's north.
Yes. So how is that the northwest?
North. West.
No.
This is north, this is
No.
west. If this is north, then this is definitely west.
No. That's not how it works. It's isometric. That's south. The bottom wall there is south. So now you're walking east, so you're going the exact opposite direction again.
Oh my god, which way do you want me to go? Just tell me.
Top left.
The way you're pointing above the monitor is the exact place I just was.
This place.
That's where I was.
No, it wasn't. You're in
it was.
You're in the bottom left. Because it's like a diamond, right? Because keep walking. It's isometric. So the bottom bit of the diamond.
Okay, which way do you want me to go here?
Northwest, please.
Just point, because you're pointing to the exact place where I was.
No.
This
I'm not.
way?
Yep. North. West. North. North. West. There we go. We're in the northwest.
Ooh, footprints. I can't pick this up now. Oh, my friends are in the way and I can't pick it up.
Why don't you let them walk out of the way?
They're not going to walk out
They're
of the way.
going to walk out of the way eventually. And then when they walk out of the way, run back. Do they serve any actual
These
in-game
might
purpose?
be a valuable clue.
They don't seem to do anything.
Every now and again they say something.
Talk to them now, see what they say.
We're on the right track. I can feel it.
Okay,
Go on, have a look at the footprint.
yeah.
Wait!
What?
It's a footprint. Do you recognize it, Ia?
It doesn't look familiar, but tracking was never my strong point. Perhaps we can find someone who can identify it.
We'll have to bring him here. We certainly cannot move the mud.
What should we do?
We can make a plaster cast of it.
You are a genius.
Perfect. I hope we find the foot that matches this.
It's kind of the goal.
Is it picking up?
This plaster is heavy.
Heavy. Is plaster heavy?
Well, I'm pretty sure this plaster cast is going to be less heavy than the bucket of plaster I was carrying around a minute ago. Assuming there is less.
That is a good point. I like how the footprint is a completely different footprint now. It looks like a dog's paw.
I'm assuming we're leaving now.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to help us identify it?
Like the people we've met so far, we haven't found a footprint identifier. We found a guy that sells shovels, the glass things that we don't actually want, a lot of angry animals getting upset about a fair. Stay on the path, stay on the path.
It looks like an ordinary cup.
I've got a cup.
Now you're just ruining the tutorial.
I've got a cup.
I'm going to go through the guide and it's going to say go and pick up the cup. And I'm not going to read that bit, it's going to say go here first. You're going to walk all the way over to that bench thinking you're going to get a prize and
Well,
you're going to have nothing.
Maybe you should just read ahead a little bit.
You've already got a bucket, you don't need a cup as well.
Suggest I just drink a bucket of tea.
Foxes don't drink
I
tea.
was just about to say foxes do drink tea. Where am I going?
You're going to the Boar King's castle, which I don't know if that's the castle, or whether it was in the forest where the Boar King actually was. It just says Boar King's castle.
Well, why the Boar King wouldn't be in the forest, would he? Because the Elk King lives in the forest.
Oh, right. There are different kings.
Yes.
Right, okay. I thought it was unfair that only the
This
thingy's got a
strikes me
king.
as being most unwise. Walking into the enemy camp and risking capture ourselves is the last thing we need.
But information is the first thing we need, and this may be our only way to obtain it.
I still think this is pure folly.
Perhaps the elk is right. We should not disturb the Boar King. He will be very angry.
Really, Ak? Surely you have nothing to fear. You are an honored Boar warrior, specially chosen for this mission by the captain of the Boar Guard. I should think you'd be expecting a hero's welcome.
Bah, this assignment is not an honor. It is a punishment.
What? A punishment? What was your offense?
I was on guard duty. A great celebration was going on inside, and a fellow guard managed to slip me a tankard of ale. Then another, and another. The next thing I remember, the captain of the guard was throwing a bucket of water in my face.
You got drunk and fell asleep on guard duty?
It happened over a year ago. Since then, whenever a disagreeable task comes along, it's given to me.
Then we will see to it that the success of this quest restores your honor.
We were both quite absorbed with that story, weren't we?
Yeah, considering wasn't exactly the best story ever. Gives him a little bit of character though.
Yeah.
Don't be staring at us, Fox.
So the guide says you need to trick these people into opening the gate. Doesn't say how. I'd suggest talking to them
Yes, I was gonna say.
rather than trying to pick them up.
Excuse me, we have come to see...
Well, well, what have we here? If it isn't a fox and an elk. An elk!
So, were you able to find your way back by yourself, or did you get lost again?
Maybe we should try to trick them.
Interesting.
That sounds like the best way of tricking them.
I thought when it said trick in the guide it meant clever wordplay rather than just selecting the trick option.
Oh, please, Sergeant Ock, have mercy on me. Please don't make me go in front of the Boar King and plead my case.
But
Please, don't make me go into his throne room. You are so strong and I am so weak. As much as I fear you, I fear the Boar King even more. Have mercy!
what are you...
Please, Sergeant Ock, do not drive us so hard. We have been walking many days to get here and are fatigued beyond words. We cannot keep up with you. Please, we must rest.
Rest? You want rest? I have no time for rest. You, Fox, get to the throne room. The king will enjoy watching you grovel. Now, you two, Open the gate.
Wow, that was easy.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Riff.
I'm glad.
Elks are not welcome, so I must remain here to protect Ia.
Oh, really?
Fair enough. Just gonna stare him down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
stop.
this is a mysterious corridor.
For a start, the perspective's changed, which is already worrying me. Not very well furnished, is it?
Well, boy don't seem like very fancy folk.
You can go straight forwards. They've got a castle, which compared to the ferrets is quite good. And they do have a castle, right? Keep following the path. The Elk King just has a chair in a forest.
This is the same hallway, isn't it?
It definitely is. Definitely not reusing artwork here at all.
Your Majesty, presenting Riff of the Fox tribe.
Your Majesty, I have been falsely accused of the theft of the...
I know who you are, Riff of the Fox tribe. Please, I like to be addressed face to face.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I have come to ask your indulgence.
I said I like to be addressed face to face. You may address me here.
But, Your Majesty,
Address me here or leave. Those are your choices, Fox.
Your Majesty, I am deeply grateful for this audience. I believe you are holding my friend Reen hostage,
Looks like chocolate.
and I have come to ask you for her release.
Hostage? We don't have any hostages here. We do, however, have a quite charming guest. Captain!
Riff!
Reen? Reen!
Be careful! Don't let them hurt you!
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll get you out.
Reen! I'll be back. I will see that she is kept safe until either you fail or you do not return. Then, I give you my word that she will suffer mightily. Now go! You have ceased to amuse me. Leave while you still have your life.
But I will return to claim both my friend and my honor.
Well, why aren't you leaving?
Oh, I am.
So that guy on the right there has a cheese wheel
Ah, the
and a
poor
salami?
fox. He's doomed.
And an apple.
It's an
and he
apple,
doesn't
right?
even
Okay.
know it.
Well,
Fairly
what have
decent
you
meal.
learned?
Ugh, mud! How revolting! I may never get this mud out of my fur.
Whoa!
What's this?
Did you just throw
What
up?
is it?
It appears to be a ring with the crest of a wolf's head upon it.
Where did you get it?
It was stuck on my toe when I came out of the mud.
I always put my rings in my mud.
What an odd design. The head of a wolf.
Well, we seem to be done here.
Yeah, I think the goal was to get into the mud and get the ring.
Yeah. But where do wolves live?
In Canada?
I meant in terms of the
Oh.
5 options we have
I
here.
thought you were asking me some sort of edutainment question. I thought you were trying to educate me.
No.
Do you know where wolves live? I bet they live in Canada. Everything lives in Canada.
Maybe.
Russia? I'm just naming the biggest countries because there's the biggest chance of wolves living in them.
Maybe someone can tell us.
Maybe. Maybe they can.
Yeah. Where do you want me to go?
Oh, the caves.
Caves.
The
Is
caves.
that where wolves live?
No, it's not. Although they do have like wolf caves, don't they?
Wolf caves?
Yeah, like caves that wolves live in. But this is a rat cave, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's quite nicely furnished, actually.
It is.
I was not expecting this. It's
Very-
better furnished than the Boar's Castle.
I want to look at the list of rules.
I haven't seen this many rules since I was in school.
I'm going to tell you what they
No,
are.
I want to know what they were.
I bet it's about moustaches.
Everyone really likes cheese in this game.
Everyone likes cheese wheels.
Good day to you, sir.
Day it is. Good it is not.
We are in need of information.
What sort of information?
Some good finger action. He looks like he's doing Staying Alive.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I am curious about the history of the rat tribe.
This
What can
doesn't
you
seem
tell me?
relevant, does it?
I have no time for a history lesson. You should schedule an appointment with one of our historians.
Your historians?
That's right. We rats are one of the few tribes that can tell you about our history, for we've kept records since time immemorial.
Then you are one of the older races?
That's right. According to legend, we were the first race to be morphed. This may account for our copious record keeping.
Do you have actual records of contact with the humans?
Ah, records of the humans. Those records are quite vague. They suggest that the humans kept our ancestors in cages while they bestowed the gift.
The gift?
That is what our people call the giving of self-awareness to morphs.
And what happened after you were given this gift?
Details are sketchy. Apparently, our ancestors worked with humans on a regular basis. In fact, they taught us their language and script.
Your ancestors served the humans?
Serve them? Of course not. We are not servants. We help them in their scientific experiments, on some level.
Then the rats and the humans must have been great allies.
Not so. Even though some humans worked with us, most of their race had great prejudice and fear toward us. They would drive us away or kill us if they could. Morphed and unmorphed alike, some had such hatred for us that they would hunt us down and set traps to catch us.
What did your people do?
What we had to do to survive. We segregated ourselves from man and built dwellings under the ground where we would be safe from those that would harm us. We continued that lifestyle even after the humans vanished.
And you believe these legends?
I believe all legends are part fact and part fiction. Which is which, only our ancestors knew for sure.
You got a lot of history there.
I did, considering he said he didn't have time to give me any.
Yeah, he took some time out. I'd be scared of a rat with a moustache if I saw one.
And your job is to watch this door?
It is not. I am no mere watchman. There are several of us who take turns watching the door. My main duty, however, is keeping track of our trade balance with other tribes.
You've been doing this a long time then?
As long as I can remember. My father would bring me to this very room, even when I was very young, and teach me about this trade.
I like the green loot.
Do you enjoy this job?
Enjoy?
Pretty nice.
Enjoy? What kind of question is that? It is my job. It is what I do for the good of my society. My personal enjoyment does not enter into it.
You really like this guy. You're really questioning him about his job, which is a bit weird.
I'm sure he's already told us as much as he can about our society.
Yeah.
Society.
Do you enjoy this job? Do you have any other options that aren't about his job?
No, I don't.
Interesting. It just said talk to the guy in the tutorial, so give him a bit more time. Talk to him about yeah, that one. Enjoy. Do you enjoy this
I
job?
already asked him that.
Oh, is that why? No, did you?
Yes, that's what he just answered. This is the only one I haven't asked him.
Oh, okay.
Tell us more about your society.
Oh, that goes back to here,
Yeah.
where you can ask about Rat
Ask to see
Society.
the leader.
There we go.
You are indeed a most interesting race. We would like an
That
audience
was a
with
bit
your leader.
transparent.
An audience with our leader? An audience with our leader? Do you have an appointment?
We do not.
Then an audience is impossible.
Why?
Why? Because he only receives visitors from mid-morning until mid-afternoon every other day during the week, and from noon until dusk on the other two. On the day of Throne, he receives only invited guests from dusk until midnight, and on the day of Daff, he receives no visitors whatsoever. Therefore, you will have to wait for your
Seems
audience.
fair.
But good sir, you do not understand.
Intimidate him or confuse him?
Do you?
I don't look very
I was
intimidating.
gonna say-
But I do have a ball with me.
You do have a boy with you that would probably help.
And he seems quite smart, so I don't know if I could confuse him or not.
That's very true.
We could give it a go.
I have an idea to distract him. Play along. We'd like to
Subtle.
make an appointment.
Very
right
well,
next to
then.
him.
What is
In
your
the
name
same
again?
volume as your normal voice.
My name is Riff of the Fox Tribe.
Riff of the Fox tribe, and you are...
This is Who Are You of the Boar tribe. And Yasser I Am of the Elk tribe.
You are who?
No, Yasser I Am.
No, who are you?
That's me.
You? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Who are you?
I made...
I think we'll stop it there. I think that was a good place to end.
Yeah. I
Both the
don't
trick
either.
and the disguise are absolutely terrible. The only way you're getting through any of this game is because everyone else is an absolute moron.
Yeah.
Just have a look at your face. It's just your snout coming out of the top. You do not look anything like a rat.
I don't.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I think we're about a quarter of the way through now.
Really?
Yeah, because you're meant to spend time not knowing what to do and
Right.
getting lost.
That
and
sounds really boring.
Yeah, I think given the amount of walking around doing nothing there is that you could potentially get into,
Yeah.
I think it's good that we have a guide.
We're doing quite a lot of walking around doing nothing.
Anyway,
even-
just because
yeah.
you have a problem with villages and flowers and where south and north are. Anyway, we'll be back probably next week, later, at some point.
Probably next week.
Probably next week.
Yeah.
With more of... Say the title?
I don't know what the title is.
Try to guess what it is, because I've said it like 10 times now.
It's
And you are playing it.
Legend of something?
Wow.
I wasn't listening.
Wow. Legend of something.
Yes.